Hello, folks, and welcome to a Halloween Horror Events podcast. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, wherever you are listening, watching, or whatever you're doing.
Listening.
Welcome to the episode of the HHE podcast. This is a hype episode for the event, which are the main 10 houses. We're going to put them in our order that we're hyped for. And
Hype or tribe?
Footsteps echo, old gate screams, static on the sign that reads Halloween Horrorville! Toll well tolling, breath runs cold. Something in the dark wants a soul.
Hyper tribe is that what you call it? Ah, there you go, tribe.
Because I think if you can sound a bit fishy, it might be a bit off. So,
Possibly it's a delicacy in some countries, tribe. Anyway, so if you are listening to this or watching this, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, like button on YouTube, follow us on our socials on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at HHEPod and at HHEPod1 on TikTok. And yeah, let's get into this episode. So you've heard his voice. He kind of stole the introduction. Phil's with me again. We're back here for another hype list, another year, another hype list to get ourselves hyped up and then get very disappointed when we get to the event.
brilliant. So, people, if you just want to know, we're starting from 10, what's obviously the tribe, and we're going to number 1, what we're going to be the most hyped. We're both going to do our 10, 9, 8, 7. You get how it's going. That's simple.
Okay.
And then later on, once you've seen this, we're going to put these on all the socials, and then you can send us your hype list and see how much we agree and disagree. And if you don't like ours, tough.
Yeah.
But you can still ask us and have a go at us.
Well, that's the whole point of a hype list. It's what you're hyped for. If you don't agree with it, fine. Just tell you what you're hyped for.
Can I just put
there's no wrong answers.
Can I put a special thing in here, especially what I'm really hyped for before we get into the houses? I'm very hyped for people to subscribe to Epic Phill Travels on YouTube. Guys, it's free after all. Don't forget, I'm also on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. It just has Epic Phill, and just find me on all of them at Epic Phill with the number 1. How do I sneak it in? I do not know. Now Simon's going to wake up, and let's get into his number 10 on the hype list. Or not.
Well, to be honest, it's actually a good way of actually starting it, because I don't think I'm going to upset anybody here. I don't think I'm going to upset Phil. But my number 10 is Ozzy Osbourne. He just tripped his drink all over it.
Any reasons, though?
I'm just not. I was. To be honest, when they announced the weekend, I was very optimistic and thought it could work. It couldn't. This is Ozzy Osbourne. The music is very metal. Halloween Horror Nights does have a lot of metal and heavy rock in the event, but I just don't see how Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne fit. Because I know they've had the Alice Cooper house, because they did Alice Cooper house in 22. And I actually, to be fair, at the time, I probably did enjoy that house because I was into that type of music, but I'm just not into that type of music anymore.
He's now into the Spice Girls and that's Club 7. Reach
always been into
Spice Girls.
Always been into them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Hannah
Anyway,
was in Seed of Chucky as well. Anyway.
Here we go, guys. Being different from Simon, because he's so obvious. My number 10 is Ozzy Osbourne, because I just don't like music houses. It's nothing against Ozzy. I'm not the biggest fan of his music. I am more of a R&B type of person myself, and country. So really, it's totally. And you're never gonna have an R&B country house. Be serious. So
hey, you never know. You never know with AI nowadays, mate. You never know.
No, there you go. So Ozzy is number 10 for me. We don't need to go into that much. He's just number 10 for me. But that doesn't mean I'm not shitting on it. I actually think it probably will be a really good house. The other reason is I know his annoying family are probably stuck their bloody fingers in this and does not let the creative do their job.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you've seen the state of Kelly Osbourne. Yeah.
I'm not saying anything like that.
Right. Do you know we get sued? What are they going to sue us for? We haven't got anything.
She likes suing everyone, don't she?
But well, if this goes viral and she sees it, yeah, by all means try it. Love, you ain't
come
going
on
to win
and
nothing.
debate us.
Yeah. Or must.
I'd rather not. That is a horror.
So let's move on to our ninth hyped house.
Well, this is interesting.
This event.
How we if we're different.
I don't think we'll be that far off. I don't think.
I reckon we will.
Mine's Sinners. I just don't know how it's going to work at the event. I'm just not a fan of vampires anymore. I'm bored of them. I'm sick of them. I'm spoiled if you haven't watched the film. It's about vampires, and I'm just done. I'm done with that type of shit.
Minutes.
What?
For about 35 minutes.
But it's a boring setup. And to be honest, mate, the skit in Scary Movie was actually better than the whole of that film in Sinners. At me if you want, I don't care. But okay, yeah, Sinners is my number 9 for me.
So we are different. I am Madland Case Cannibals because, quite frankly, there's been so many of these future dystopian type of houses the last few years. I just don't know what they're going to do with it, what's going to be different from the others, and that's it. And I could be totally blown away. People pretending to be lions and tigers and anything from a zoo doesn't thrill me. If they were mutated, maybe, but this apparently is dystopian. They take on the I can't say the word, characteristics, whatever it is.
Characteristics.
That's the one. They take on that. That's what they do, but they're not actually them. And to me, that sounds a bit meh.
Thing is, I had a thing. I think remember when Seeds of Extinction was at the event. I think we had that low on our thing, and it turned into one of the best houses that I went through that year. But as I say, we never know with originals. They can change. They can go up the list, they can go down the list. But I don't disagree with you being there, mate.
Okay, what's your number 8?
Number 8. There's a common theme going here at the moment because it's Evil Dead Burn. It's another IP for me. And the main reason is I haven't seen the film. I don't know anything much about it. So I can't really get hyped up for something I don't know too much of. Same with Ozzy. And out of them 3, I just do like Evil Dead, the actual series. Julie just watched Army of Darkness at first time and absolutely pissed the sides of it. Because it is actually it's mental. But then when we watched that, and then we watched Evil Dead Rise, and she actually does enjoy Evil Dead Rise. So yeah, Evil Dead Burn for me. That possibly could be something that jumps up the list quite dramatically over the event.
Number 8 for my tribe. It was your number 9, Sinners. I have seen this movie, and I think it's really overhyped. I don't care what you people think. I think it's the most one of the most overhyped movies of the last couple of years. It's not a horror movie. It really isn't. The last 30 to 40 minutes are, maybe. But there's a couple of wannabe Irish, very bad acting vampires outside. And you see a few scenes outside. You see a few scenes inside. You have what everyone calls, they're all obsessed by it in America. I'm going to say America, and there's a few in England, because of the dancing. It looks amazing, but what's horror about that? So the dancing when they go through the different eras of music.
Oh yeah,
yeah. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So that
was going to. How's they going to do that?
Horror.
Yeah, exactly.
So everyone's saying that most of the film's nothing about horror in it. The most horror thing is seeing the guy having sex with the voodoo woman. Are we going to add that scene?
Doubt it.
It'll be interesting to see how people act. I think that should be in there. So that's really why it's down there. I don't think there's enough horror in it as well. I actually think there's less horror and more different spaces than Evil Dead. But we'll get to Evil Dead later for me.
Okay. Right. So my 6th, from here upwards to number 7. Yeah, sorry, yeah, 7. Yeah, from between after 4 to 7, these are all just in very minute apart from each other. The top 3 are my top 3, but yeah, these ones are kind of close to each other. But this one just hit the bottom because, which would surprise a lot of people, because I know if you do know me personally, I do like my sci-fi stuff. But Invasion, Alien Abduction, it's number 7 for me. And the only reason why I can think of is I just don't see how an alien abduction's scary. I just don't see how it is. Unless they do South Park and anal probing. What the hell?
One of 80's old toys. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I mean. But they're not going to show anal probing in a house. I do like. Probably the aesthetics will be good. Yeah, they're not going to do it. So for me, it's just down there at the moment. So you're number 6.
Number 7.
7. Why are you 7? I'm being
number 7. Yeah, number 7 for me is because it's based on season 5 only. Stranger Things, because season 5 was pants.
Yeah,
and the last few houses haven't been good, so I'm not overhyped. I love Stranger Things. Can't get into cartoon. I've tried to watch it. I don't like the animation, so it's not working for me.
It's very, I had that with that Jurassic. Was it Jurassic World? Yeah, same as that.
Yeah,
I can't get into
Stranger
that
Things 5 just was a mismatch of mess, and yeah, there's some good scenes in it, but Horror Nights yourselves, you've let me down the last couple of houses, so I can't be hyped for a house what hasn't been great the last 2 times.
Yeah, that's understandable. So moving on to number 6 for me, it's one of yours that you was further down. Is Madlands Cage Cannibals. I know what they've said what they're saying it's going to be like, but I think it's going to be slightly different from what people are expecting. I think it is going to be actual more puppets and stuff like that rather than actual people being
puppet.
I think it's going to be more mutated puppets of animals taking over and showing a human form rather than having a human playing an animal form. That's just my thing. I think that's how it's going to go. It's going to come across that way better. And if it does, great. I've got it smack bang in the middle. If it's not, it'll probably drop down to one of the bottom 3. But it could also move up. But yeah, for me, I think from what they're describing and what other podcasts are saying, I think it's going to be a little bit different than what you actually think. So that's my number 6.
Number 6 for me, it's very simple. It's one of the OGs. So I know a lot of Horror Night fans are going to get upset, but before you start throwing things, let me explain why. HR Bloodengutz. Plain and simple, I never saw the original, so I haven't got a bloody clue. I know it's meant to be great, but it's like when you hear about Sex Advert for the first time, it's over in seconds. It's not too great.
It's not just I completely understand because it's the same with me with Evil Dead Burn. I've not been through the house yet. I've not watched the film, so I haven't got a clue what to expect. You've got no idea what this is going to be. So you've got to put it down your list.
I know it's meant to be sort of TV-based scenes going through it. I've heard about this one, and it's meant to be quite bloody violent, apparently. This one. So that's all I know.
The thing is, it's like you don't know about it.
So it's not a bad position to be.
It's not, but you've also got ones that you've experienced or want to experience better than that one. So that's the reason why. And it's completely understandable.
This guy as well.
Yeah, exactly. So moving on to, are we on 5 now? Yep, we're on 5. Straight away, 5. Stranger Things 5 went in the 5th spot, and the only thing I can think of is because I saw the 5 and thought of 5. I think it's a fitting place for it to be for me, and I actually did enjoy most of the season, not all of it, but most of it. And I think there's going to be more of the army side of it, and it's one way of trying to sneak in some Terminator characters a little bit. You understand? See the connection coming in now?
No.
Want to play Sarah Connor? Was in Stranger Things 5? It's a little. See, my brain works in weird ways. But
character was shit.
Yeah, but she was still. It's still the army side of it. I think it's going to make it more enjoyable for me because I don't know. There's something about the military side of things taking over and running stuff. I think that's the way the world's going anyway. So we might as well get used to it with this house.
Okay, my number 5 then, Evil Dead Burns, because why there's enough scenes I think what can work. There's not many characters in the film, so how do you work with hardly any characters?
Going back to Stranger Things, the last one, it was literally Vecna. Every house, wasn't it? Yeah. Every room was Vecna, Vecna.
I know it worked with The Exorcist, but this ain't The Exorcist.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. So number 4, I think we're on now. Yeah. Cybergoria.
Interesting.
I put that there just because of my top 3 and my top 3. Simple as that. And this one I'm more hyped for.
Just because my top 3 is a top 3.
Well, my top 3 is my top 3. I've already done that.
That doesn't explain anything, does it? It's like it
does, because
you're going to upset Ryan if he listens. Like if I'm going to give it a score out of 10, that one, I'm going to get a 14 out of 10.
Well, no, my top 3 were my top 3. And then, like I said before, if you listen back to what I was saying, between 4 and 7, there's not much in it, but I'm just a little bit more excited about this one than the other 3.
Okay, we've led people on. Tell them what it is.
Cybergoria, I just told you.
Oh yeah, I forgot. But why?
Fucking hell.
But
I'm
why?
talking with a child.
Yeah. Oh, God. I like stressing him out, people. If you can see his anger in his eyes, he gets proper stressed. It's so much fun. Anyway, did you actually give a reason for it?
Just literally just then. Oh my word. It's like talking to a 3-year-old. Right,
People,
folks,
don't worry about it. Maybe he had tech problems. He's quite good at that. And then he says it's not him.
No, I just went and said my top 3 are my top 3.
Oh,
and then from 4 to 7.
He's like Jamie O'Hara on TalkSport right now. I'm like Jason Gundy. He's proper losing it.
Saying I hate repeating myself.
Good house, Simon. Good house.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm going for this one because this is. I just think I'm going to enjoy this one more than the other ones.
Fair enough. Right, number 4 for me is Alien Abduction, because obviously I've heard the rumors it's going to be loads of different types of aliens, and I missed the scare zone for aliens, and that's always pissed me off. So I do like an alien. So that's pretty much it. So I think that's what it's there. Aliens, baby. Come on. Aliens.
Please, someone clip that bit where Phil just says, I really like aliens.
Shall I do it in that American accent? I really like aliens. In every part of the house, you get a different alien. You don't know what you're going to get.
Anyway. So we're now into our top 3.
Like, these are the king of
these are the ones that we're most hyped for, and it's probably no surprise that this is in my top 3, but it is number 3. It's HR Bloodengutz. Excuse me. Presents Halloween Frightacular. Just because I remember the house. It was absolutely bonkers shit bonkers crazy, and it was funny, and there was a lot of blood, and I just enjoyed it, and it is the best experience I had in that area around Fast and Furious, because that's where the house was when we went through it. So
where it's meant to be again.
So call back to the OG Bloodengutz house. So yeah, that's my number 3 hyped house for this event.
Number 3, Cybergoria. You're number 4. I just hope. Far off. I think we're all going to get bum raped by AI.
Oh, clip that.
I'm sorry,
clip
people.
That. That's the clip.
Serious podcast. You take it very seriously. And then there's me. I don't know what I'm going, but it just sounds cool as fuck. So I want to give it a go. I'm bringing the lube just in case I'm right.
Oh, you got to get through security first. But, yeah, I completely understand.
HHN 35 lube.
Yeah.
Okay, so, top 2. I think we both got the same top 2. But
I think they're opposite. Personally. I think they're going to be opposite. So for me, number 2 is Jack and Oddfellow Chaos and Carnage is number 2 for me. Just because Jack's fantastic. Oddfellow's a little bit for me. He's ruined a few things for it, but Jack being back at the event. And yeah, it's just well, Jack to me is the OG character that I knew when I first went to the event, and he's just the actually OG one was Bloody Mary, which we're never going to get her back anyway. Thank you, fucking stupid family members. But yeah,
can't
Jack
we have Mary Bloody?
No,
same person, just different name.
No. Well, no, it's actually. Somewhat Agana, I think she's called. But anyway, yeah, Jack for me, because I just think it's going to be a bonkers house. Oddfellow getting involved with all the mystical stuff should make it a little bit better. But yeah, Jack and Oddfellow, number 2 for me.
Well, in that case, everyone knows my number 1 because it's Jack and Oddfellow as well. Because
I thought we were going to be opposite way around.
Oddfellow is he's okay. There's nothing special about him to me. Jack, it's the first time I'm going to see Jack, so I'm hyped for Jack. But it's them working together. Yeah. Our powers are stronger when we're together. Care best. What it sounds like. Seriously, they should have been battling. But okay, Jack and Oddfellow, I'm really hyped to see Jack, and I think we're going to see quite a few original icons in this house as well, if not somewhere else. I think we've got a chance.
Yeah, probably.
Chance was my first, funny enough.
Chance was your first. Yeah, I remember you saying 26, wasn't it? Which the year I didn't go to.
So she was my first with a weird 3D house.
Well, technically my first actual official original icon was Fear. but Jack was the main guy behind it because Fear was controlling all the other icons. So I had Bloody Mary in
He was meant to be the
2018.
Thanos.
What?
It was like
Yeah,
the
he was
Thanos.
supposed to be like the guy who runs everything, but then it kind of fizzled out later on down the line. Jack took over again.
Okay,
But,
do you want to go after 3, 2, 1? Say it. 3, 2, 1.
It won.
Hellraiser.
Yay!
Right.
Pinhead.
Yeah, and give your reasons first.
I just think it'll work perfect. I've been waiting for this house probably since, because this will probably be striking off nearly everyone except for Pennywise as of proper IPs for horror. I've had Freddy Krueger.
I haven't.
So
Freddy Krueger is obviously Scream.
Well, Scream, yeah, that's just not been at an event, has it? So, and that's it has been at an event and it hasn't, kind of. But anyway, the main OG horror of the main OG horror characters I grew up with,
you said
Pinhead. OG, I said.
You definitely said OG though.
No, I didn't. It might sound like that, but it wasn't. The original characters I grew up with: Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and now Hellraiser.
He's gone through the whole list, everybody.
Yeah,
but why Hellraiser for me? Because this is a soft porn horror. It is. It is sexually disgusting, and quite frankly, some of the murders in the first 2 movies alone are just so gory.
And yeah, I also think it's going to be more based on 2 and 3 than 1. Personally,
I think you'll start off with 1 because obviously that's where it will start. But I think most of the murders will be in the Hell's State area, the Pandora box properly in there, because there's more characters in it then, and I think it'll be really good. Pinhead's going to steal the show.
Yeah, and to be honest, I'm gonna say this now. Universal, we love you, Orlando, but do us a favor, sort the fucking entrances out. Because what we've seen from Hollywood, they're walking through the fucking box, and we're walking through the fucking door with Hellraiser written on it.
Yeah, but we can't see over the fence. Maybe they're putting that on the last minute.
What? No, I doubt it, mate. They won't.
They might do. The thing with Orlando's hurricane season, so I think they would try and leave it into the last second. If they don't, I'm totally with Simon. It's bloody lazy.
Yeah. I think you need to walk through the Pandora's box, the box to open it up anyway. And
remember the event in Crawley, the Horsham one, the one we went to?
Tully Shocktoberfest.
Yeah, when we walked out the arse of a clown.
Yeah.
Different.
You couldn't do that at Halloween Horror Nights. To be honest, that event, it needs to update. We've not been back since, but from what we're hearing, it's exactly the same as last year and the year before and the year before that.
I think there's a couple of new things. I am going to look next year, and if I'm going to try and get myself a press pass, it's plain and simple because otherwise I don't want to
go. Excuse me. Talking about press passes, thank you. We won't link you in this one, but we will do it again. Screams at Thornton Park. Thank you for the email. I have sent the form off, so if you want to invite us again, we'll happily turn up. I think it's September. September the 15th of October.
September the 15th of October?
I mean 15th of October.
That's a
is when the press event is. So, yeah, if you do grant us permission, if I'm able to go, we will come down because I'm still waiting for my hip replacement. So,
okay, Pete. Yeah. Anyway, in X on the podcast app or YouTube, whatever you've got us on, I will share these as well. Put your hype list down as well, and it'd be interesting if you disagree with us. Tell us why you disagree with us as well. It's all a good bit of banter. No one's right, no one's wrong, unless his name is Epic Phil Travels on YouTube.
I always have to get it in there. So, yeah, with that, folks, like Phil just said, follow us on the socials at HHE Pod on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and at HHE Pod 1 on TikTok. YouTube, it's the same at HHE Pod. If you are watching, thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, listening to it, leave us a 5-star review, and I will happily and graciously say good night and sweet screams.
And I will say, hopefully very soon we'll see you in the fog. Come and say hi to us if you see us. I'll put pictures up again on the socials near the event so people know what we look like again, in case you're podcast people. And obviously, seeing your nightmares. and stay epic.
Tatty, bye-bye.
There it is!
Events. We are waiting in the dark again. Horror events. Every story has a bloody end.